People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News. Now, people, it seems as if the younger generation in Jamaica, them take sibling rivalry to a whole new level, a level that is deadly. People, usually when you have your brother, you usually look out for your brother. Usually protect your brother, defend your brother. However, people, the trend that we see very disturbing in Jamaica is that it is mostly family that is taken away. Family, brothers, juke up brother, can brother, rate, lele, blue, blah, bling. Now, people, I am speaking about an incident that occurred in St. Thomas the other day, where it is said that a younger brother juke up in bigger brother. That brother's name is Tupsy. The picture on the screen, this is Tupsy right here. Based on the information, it is said that Tupsy was at his house with his girlfriend, a couple of houses down from where his mother lives. Him get a phone call, same little brother. I pretty much rush the mother. So therefore, as a brother, bigger brother, the responsible thing to do was to leave where you're at and go to the mother's house. When he went to the mother's house, he hear all sorts of eruption, the little brother and the mother. It is said that a next little man intervened when the two brothers them pretty much kick off. That little man was warned by the little brother, listen, leave me alone, you know. If you hold me, I go juke you up too. So therefore, even though the man tried to intervene, him realize, listen, me not gonna lose my life because of two brothers, some sort of sibling rivalry. It is said that after he made those threats to the man, he then commenced to rush the big brother and start juke him up. Needless to say, the bigger brother, D-I-E-D, he was rushed to the nearest place of recovery. However, too late was the call. Now, people, when we analyze this whole situation, big brother intervened because little brother rushed the mother, bad up the mother, verbally abused the mother. First thing first, how me grow. You not talk bad to not even your neighbor them. No care what them say. You have to just take that, swallow it, and know say I saw the thing go. However, with this new breed, new generation 2.0, low lives in a Jamaica, them cuss anybody, them fight anybody, them beat up anybody, them juke up anybody, them can up anybody. It no matter if a stranger, it no matter if a mama, if a papa, and people, that is the case in this case. So therefore, somebody was trying to part the younger brother from dissing his mother, meaning the big brother. He never want that. Somebody intervened when the big brother went over there defending the mother. Him threatened, meaning the little brother threatened the person that was the mediator. Him then juke up him brother. Now, people, here is the thing. It is said that this youth is a troubled youth. Nobody in the community can talk to him. He has cussed out everybody, beat up everybody, fight everybody, hurt everybody in the neighborhood, and people see it there. Because him argue a disciplined mother, him end up a take away him bigger brother. It is also said that this little brother that took away the bigger brother, his father lost his life a couple of years ago. Don't know how he lost his life. Now, people, I am not trying to make any sorts of excuses for this youth, saying that him have all sorts of mental issue. Him have all sorts of issue because him lose him father. Because the truth and the fact is that a lot of Jamaicans don't grow up in the ideal situation. We have all sorts of bad experiences. However, it is no sorts of excuse or reason for pretty much try to take away your brother after you argue with your mother. So people, it only shows you we are dealing with a new level of low lives in our Jamaica. We are speaking about a generations of viper. Point blank and period. Now, the next thing that is popping in the news maybe about a day or so ago, I spoke about an incident that occurred in Seaview Gardens in which a 15-year-old that lives overseas, Bronx, New York to be specific, he came back to Jamaica on that said day to visit his mother that lives in that area. It is said that this 15-year-old went to the shop to buy some sorts of bag juice. While he was at the shop, a military team, meaning POPO, soldier, JCF, JDF, were on some sorts of operation. Don't know what occurred. Based on the information from the POPO security team, they claim that somebody pointed some sort of tool at them and them returned the fire. However, based on the accounts of this youth, 15-year-old, he said that he went to buy bag juice, him hear all sorts of can, him get scared, and then him run for him life. While he was running, he felt something lick him down to the ground. He realized he saw a member of the joint military force standing over him, pointing the tool at him. He became even more scared. Now, people, here is the thing. When I spoke about that incident the other day, I read some people or a specific person in my comment section. This is their comment. We have to blame, why we always blame the JCF officer? Why we always blame the military team, blame the community? Now, Mr. or Mrs. Lowlife, I don't know, remember who you are. Why would I blame the community? Why wouldn't I blame the POPO? Isn't the POPO supposed to deal with criminals different than they deal with innocent people? So are you going to tell me that if I am driving or you are driving through a volatile community, as you claim, these people, those people, always are the wrong thing? So if you are a driver or me a drive with your family, and the POPO or chase somebody and you happen, or your child happen to come out of the car for whatever reason, and the POPO shoot him or shoot her, you are going to blame the community for that. Who is responsible? Isn't the POPO, JCF, JDF military team supposed to be trained to deal with everything on a case-by-case basis? So anyways, people, based on the information like you would say in my run, based on the medical reports, he was corned up in the back of the leg. It come through the front of him leg and shatter him cell phone. He was taken to the place of recovery. Now, people, here's the thing. He was taken to the place of recovery last week, Thursday. He was scheduled to do some sorts of surgery this Friday. So pretty much 8 days after, that is the earliest date you can get. So therefore, this is not any sorts of medical situation. A 15-year-old get corn up in his foot. Wouldn't that be some sort of emergency or urgency? Well, then again, Jamaica is a place where people are DEAD on a consistent basis. So therefore, that might put you at the back of the line. But you get the point. Here's where it is even more serious. The father says since the incident, him not hear from none of the POPO, him not hear from no JDF. The superintendent, as a matter of fact, he said that after the surgery of his son, he is going to visit the superintendent of POPO at Huntsby POPO station because he needs some answers. Now, people, when this man realized that, listen, you know, say, we have a worthless government, we have a worthless security minister, we have a worthless commissioner, he contacted the U.S. Embassy because he is a Jamaican-born U.S. citizen, just like his son. The U.S. Embassy immediately went to the place of recovery, spoke to the administrators at the hospital, found out exactly what was going on. His surgery was moved up. Him get corn up Thursday. By Saturday, when the U.S. Embassy go by the hospital, the surgery was planned immediately or within 24 hours. The same day. So therefore, people, what this tells us. If people don't intervene, meaning external people, if people don't see the wrong that is being perpetuated on the citizens of Jamaica, innocent people, the government, the relevant authority, they will do just about nothing, none at all. So people, like me say, him not hear from the Prime Minister, him not hear from the Commissioner, him not hear from the Superintendent, the person in charge of the military operation. So therefore, he is left with no other resort than to get a lawyer, high-priced lawyer, and put out some sort of legal lawsuit against these worthless people, worthless government, worthless country. Now people, like me say, me myself, as a person, left Jamaica, live overseas, come from the garrison, me and carry my people them go back at any sort of garrison. However, people, that is because I have an option. A lot of people, that is where they're from, them not have no other place. If that is where your granny live, that is where your mother live, that is where you're going to end up. It seems as if people are not reading the notice board. And sister, listen. When you live overseas, don't put yourself in harm's way. And people, I am not going to blame any sorts of community. I am going to blame the Popo, the JDF soldier that are supposed to be professional and know, say, listen, just because you see a man with a tool, you can't just fire wild shot just like that, because stray can't hit anybody. And people, in this case, we see say that is the case. Point blank and period. Now the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that Jamaicans are a set of innovative people. However, we use those smarts to do the wrong thing, negative stuff. I am speaking about 5 Jamaicans that were held in the Bahamas, Andros Island to be specific. They were held and they were charged for cultivating the Bob Marley, the weed, the marijuana, whatever you want to call it. Based on the Popo of the Royal Bahamas, Popo, it is said that they did some sort of aerial surveillance, pretty much some sort of drone. And they realized that, listen, some of these vegetation look like they might be of illicit means, meaning that there are some sort of species that is illegal in the Bahamas and most country. So therefore, they got some sorts of information, you know, say, some Jamaican over there, some farmer, some weed farmer. They did an operation. When they went on the operation, they realized that these Jamaicans have in excess of 4 acres of the green stuff. Needless to say, the Jamaicans were arrested. Now, people, why I say that Jamaicans are very innovative. We know that some of the best ickity-stickity comes from Jamaica. However, to get it from Jamaica back to Bahamas, you have to travel over hundreds of miles of seas. You have to try to avoid the customs border patrol. So therefore, these smart Jamaicans realize, listen, all we need to do, get some proper weed seed, some proper fertilizer, some proper land, and cultivate the stuff ourselves. Cut out voyage to the bottom of the sea. Cut out the border patrol. And therefore we have the stuff right at our hands. We can sell for a profit. It is all money, 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 money. Money is always the motive. However, people, what they did not realize, even though you cut out the transit point from Jamaica overseas to the Bahamas, it is still illegal. It is still a crime in the Bahamas based on the last time that I checked. So people, the moral of the story is this. It does not matter if you bring the weed from Jamaica upon a boat, upon a speedboat. If you grow it over there in acres, it's still illegal. You will still get locked up. You will still get deported. And people, that is the case as it pertains to these 5 individuals. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.